Welcome, everyone, and I'm so happy that you are here to be part of Gratitude, the Challenge. This is a simple 5-day discussion of what gratitude is that is going to be accompanied by some gratitude activities that you will have to do on your own, and hopefully you'll share and post um, on the comments here and on the Facebook page. I would like to see how you progress. I'd like to see if you have questions. I would like to see if you find benefit to this program. I'm trying to bring some value into your life by being part of this group, and this is a way of doing it. I am actually a person who likes to be very positive and try to practice gratitude as much as is possible. And when I heard a colleague do a gratitude presentation, I fell in love with what she was saying. And then she told me it was that she had done a challenge. It was a 28-day challenge, and I loved what she was saying. I went and got the book so I can start doing my own challenge. So I'm still in the works. I'm still in the process. However, I wanted to share that with you because I am not personally doing the 28 days. There's many ways to do this. The important thing is that you are actually connected with the energy of gratitude and make it part of your life. Gratitude can bring wonderful things into your life. And before I go and move further into this information, I want to introduce myself just in case there's someone that joined this group and does not know who I am. My name is Mari Mendez. I am a holistic energy healer. I am a behavioral money coach. I've been certified in the body code, the emotion code, and the global energy method. I am also certified as the master Reiki. I use a lot of the healing energies to remove blocks from people so they can actually raise their vibration. I work with the subconscious and they're able to move further in life because whatever was stopping them, holding them back, they're able to move and find clarity in what they want to do. They find health because their health improves in the process, especially if they have chronic conditions. They see significant improvement in their health. Some people completely get healed. That's what they report. I also help people, go through behavioral money coaching, the behavioral aspect of our beliefs and behavioral patterns that we have learned through life and developed in regards to the energy of money. So I'm here just to share a little bit now about gratitude and what I want you to be aware of and how to guide you from, thinking that life is being unfair to a perspective of, oh wow, yeah, I'm very blessed. Okay, so here's the screen. This is the presentation. So let's get started. Gratitude comes from the Latin word gratus, which means pleasing or thankful. Gratitude is actually a feeling, an emotion, a state of excitement that you have towards a person, a deity, the world, an event, a situation, and even an object. We will be talking a little bit more about this as we progress during the week. Gratitude is also found in scriptures, in different faith books, in philosophies throughout the whole world. The Quran expresses gratitude or says, this is what the Quran says about gratitude. If you are grateful, I will give you more. If you are ungrateful, verily, my punishment is indeed severe. Buddhism teaches that gratitude is to be cultivated as a habit or an attitude of the mind, not dependent on conditions. And in the Bible, in the Gospel of Matthew, there is this scripture that is very similar to the one that the Quran says. It does not mention the word gratitude. However, if you insert it, it will be exactly what the Quran says. Whoever has gratitude will be given more, and he will have an abundance of gratitude. Whoever does not have gratitude, even what he has will be taken from him. So what happens is there's a lot of, I found a lot of scriptures with gratitude or thankfulness, being grateful in the Bible, but because this was so similar to the one from the Quran, I chose that one. And you can insert any positive emotion for that. And you will learn why I did that as we go further, because the reality is the more gratitude you practice, the more you receive back. So let's talk about gratitude being a habit of the mind. It's a lifestyle. If you make it a lifestyle, it will be more into agreement and coherence with what the Buddhists teach. But it's, for me, it's the way to go. So I'm sharing this with you because it has worked for me, and I hope that it works for you too. When I practice gratitude, I practice it daily, and I practice it in a way that whether things go right or wrong, I'm always grateful for what I am experiencing. I have learned that there are lessons to be learned all the time, and even something that seems to be wrong or off and not right or unfair usually has something positive at the end. For example, years ago, I actually was being let go of my job unless I took a transfer to work in Phoenix. It was full of a lot of, future excitement, opportunities for me as in my career. But it happened that it was exactly at the time that my daughter, my first child, was born, and she had been injured at birth. And I chose to stay where I was, lose the job completely because they were closing locally, and be a mother. Well, it created a dent financially, of course, especially having a new child, but at the end, it worked out perfectly. I gave my daughter the first 3 years of her life, taking her to all her therapies, taking her to all her, physical therapy, all the doctor's appointments and everything. So I was there for her. And right now, even though I was told that she would never have the use of her right arm, she actually is very functional, and no one can tell that she actually has a disability. Also, the opportunity of being at home gave me a chance to not go back to work. I had little programs and things that I would do as a part-time just to make money on my own, just to have my own little income. And I was very grateful for that, because then I had, after my first one, I had 3 more. So each one of them were able to enjoy 3 years of my life simply because I did not take that opportunity to move to Phoenix, work for Motorola, and become, the big shot eventually, because I know that would have happened. And I have no regrets. I've lived a very happy life being a mom. So when things go wrong, it's always good to try to be grateful, because even though you don't realize it, the lessons are going to be there. The positive somehow is going to show up. And of course, we give gratitude when we receive blessings. So, we can't take things for granted. When you take things for granted, that's when actually a lot of pain happens and relationships fall through, or we lose even material gain because we take things for granted. We don't value them. That we always believe they're going to still there, and we do not give them that positive energy. And with expressing gratitude towards that will actually make sure that you will always be provided. When you practice gratitude, you develop or integrity, or it cultivates the integrity in a person. Patience is part of gratitude, because you know that even though you don't have what you want at the moment, or your situation may not be exactly what you want, the process of getting to where you're going to be has the lessons and has the experiences and has the development of skills that you will have eventually when in divine timing what you want becomes true, comes into fruition. Mindfulness, that goes hand in hand with the patience, because when you're being mindful means that you're actually having a clear, conscious existence in your today, in your now. Now I'm aware of my surroundings. I'm aware of everyone, of my feelings, of how everyone interacts with me, of my thoughts. How am I thinking? Oh no, wait, I should not be thinking this way. I'm going to change it the other way. So, instead of thinking negative, we're going to think positive and put some gratitude into it, right? So we are actually transforming that process into being more present in our life, in our family's life, in our work, and in the creation of our future dream, our future life, which is through the dreams, right? And then awareness. Oh my gosh, awareness has been for me very, very real. Sometimes, I don't know, I have dropped my jaw sometimes when I am aware of how much I have without knowing. So when you are grateful, when you express that gratitude in life and you start practicing and wanting to see things from that point of view or the filter of gratitude, what if you want to call it a filter, when you're focused on that practice, the awareness of who you are, what you were, what you have received through life is transformed, and you are then able to feel complete and whole. And whatever comes, it's going to be icing in the cake, because whether you thought you didn't have money, and when you become aware and focused, you're actually most likely, probably 9 out of 10 people will actually say, yes, oh my gosh, I have money, I just don't know how to manage it. Or I do have the support of my family. I just being so selfish or so self-centered or so upset about a situation that I minded that I thought they never cared, when actually you have that support of the family. So all that, all those veils or all those smoke bombs start dissipating when you become aware through the practice of gratitude. So let's not think that gratitude is like a magic wand. So you have a magic wand, you call it gratitude. And for you to activate gratitude, you need to have your magic words. And the magic words are going to be thank you. So when we want to activate gratitude, what we're going to say is thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just giving this background so you are ready to move forward then later with the actual practice. But we're going to start with a small practice, very simple. It may be challenging for some of you because it was challenging to me. And still, if I wanted to do it again, I find it challenging many times, but we'll move on together on this one. So there's a gratitude formula that, what's her name? Let me just look. Oh, Rhonda Byrnes has on her book. So she really expresses that if you deliberately think and say the magic word, thank you, that it becomes part of your natural state of being. It's a lifestyle. So more you think purposefully and say the words thank you, the more gratitude you feel. So imagine when someone has come to you because you have helped them, maybe at work, maybe you're in the service industry and you are giving a lot of your time to someone. And in the service industry, people come and go, demand from you. You give them the service and they say thank you and they go, but thank you, like, just as a robotic way. Or sometimes they don't even say it. Well, when they say thank you, just take it, because even though it's a robotic way, there's the energy of gratitude is there. but there's also the person that actually comes to you and says, hey, Mari, I really, really appreciated you taking your time to helping me resolve. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Blessings. And you go like, well, this is, you can sense the energy. And then that energy of gratitude and excitement that the person has, it connects with you and makes you feel good. So if you do the same for others, the energy is going to be shared, and it's going to be more people sharing that energy. So be thankful and know and recognize that every time you do it, assess your body, assess your whole self, and see how you feel. Then the other one is the third step for the formula is knowing that the more you express gratitude purposefully, deliberately, the more you think it, the more you feel it, the more abundance will come to you. That's part of that awareness. That's part of that patience. That's part of that mindfulness that we were discussing before, right? The integrity of yourself knows that, yes, I have this, and I know everything else is going to be coming in due time, because gratitude opens the doors for more to come. Just the same way that you have a friend that you help, and you help other people, and those that help you back or are grateful or have this great energy with you, you are more prone to help them, right? So the universe does that for you too. The universe is more open to help you, to provide, to give, when you're actually grateful for what you have. So, okay, so let's go into the next one. Okay, so when we look at things on the bright side, even though they don't seem so bright, we need to actually make sure that we express it. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to ask you to start writing at least 10 things that you are grateful for. I want you to have this idea, this format with you of how to write your sentences when you are expressing your gratitude. When you are writing, always have the what and the why. What are you grateful for and why? What are you thankful for and why? What are you happy for and why? It is important to have that why, because connecting with that energy of how you feel, that emotion, that essence that really brings to you, makes it real, and it empowers you to continue to be grateful. Okay, so I'm going to go over these. So if you have your first type of sentence is, I am truly blessed to have, and you express your what, because, and then explain your why. And I am happy and grateful for what? What are you happy and grateful for? And then why? Why are you happy and grateful for that? So explain that. I am truly grateful for what? What are you truly grateful? What? And why? Why are you truly grateful? With all my heart, thank you for. Thank you for what? And why are you thanking that person for? Okay, so let's move forward. If you have questions, if you have comments, this is not live, but I will be watching everything that's going to be coming into this post of this video. All the comments I'm going to be taking care of, and I'm going to be addressing them. So how do we find areas to be grateful for in our life? So I'm going to make it easier. You don't have to be thinking so deep. So the areas that you can be grateful for are health, work, career, money, relationships, your passions, your hobbies, your happiness. What are you happy about? What makes you happy? What makes you love? What do you love? Happy, the life, the nature, material gain. What do you have? What are you gonna get? What did you get in the past that that made you happy? And anything that comes to mind. And remember, you don't have to do any your gratitude from the present time, because you probably are not necessarily in the right mindset for that. Who knows? I mean, maybe you are, maybe you're not. But if you are not, I want you to go back in time from your childhood, your younger years, your youth, your adult years, young adults, older adults, wherever, but go back to your childhood and think of things, people, moments, experiences that made you feel happy and of which you are also grateful. So just go back. You have there's so much that I'm sure you have. And you're gonna be thinking and going through. If you're blocked, let me know. I'll help you jog your memory if we have to. Pretty certain I will actually make a live or maybe a private session for the whole group, whoever wants to participate, to be there on a Zoom and be and clear the blockages if there are any blockages. But for now, work on your own, and we'll address that towards the end. Because my intention is to continue working on gratitude with you and helping you start seeing life from another angle. And this is the angle of gratitude. Okay, so the practice of gratitude. Okay, so I see I have a little typo there. So my apologies. I will be fixing that in the pictures I'll be posting to help you go through this process before tomorrow. Okay, so in the morning, this is the practice I want you to do. So in the morning, I want you to make a list of 10 blessings that you have experienced in your life that you're grateful for. Remember, you can't come from with anything from now. Go back into your childhood. Actually, do it from childhood here, all your life. Address it in the gratitude practice, and just choose 10 of them right now. Then once you write it, then of course, like I explained before, write what you're grateful for. After you are done writing it, I want you to read each and every one. And as you read each and every of those 10 blessings you wrote about and the reason you're grateful for, at the end of each one, I want you to write, thank you, thank you, thank you. By writing those words, the thank you, thank you, thank you 3 times, it's going to integrate it into your system, into your body, into your subconscious, into your whole essence. Because saying it, you might just say it and not be conscious about it. But by writing it, it's a conscious effort to express the gratitude on paper. That effort is going to make it solid. So I want you to do that. So when you do your list originally, make sure you leave like a line or two so you can write your thank you. Just leave some space in between them. The other thing I want you to do, and this you can do today, the whole writing of the list, I want you to do it in the morning. It's preferably to do it in the morning if you can, or as early as possible during the day, because we want to start the day with gratitude. But tonight you can make the effort and go and find a rock or a crystal, anything that you can make it gratitude token. And when you're working with your gratitude token, this is one. If you see the little picture in the top corner, and this is another one. So these are just examples. If you don't have crystals, just go outside and get a rock, get a pebble, get something. Or if you have something else at home that you'd rather use that fits in your hand, that's you can hold in your hand, just do that. That is going to be your gratitude token. And we are going to put that gratitude token on your nightstand. So every night when you go to bed, you can hold it in your hand before you go to sleep and think of something that happened during the day that you're grateful for. It could be that someone gave you flowers. It could be that the day was happy and easy. There was no stress at work. It could be that all the issues at work were solved properly. It could be that you aced an exam and you're happy about it. It could be that you were late to a meeting because you had someone that was driving slow, but in the process you saw an accident on the way. So that person probably was an angel holding you back to avoid you being part of that accident. So just start thinking about gratitude in that sense. Okay, so this is all for today. If you have questions, comments, please feel free to put the comment, right on the comment areas. I'll be answering back. Don't put anything too personal because this is public. This is a public. This is not a complete private group. Also, if you want to do something personal, feel free to message me, private message me. I would also love for you to, if you have your gratitude, you want to post it. If you take a screenshot of the list of things you're grateful for, post it on the, on the group for us to see and share, and we'll cheer for you and we'll express gratitude for yourself. That also is part of your, participation in this challenge. I would like to see how many people are doing this challenge. I did not set this challenge like other people that have done the challenges, like registering and doing other things. I just wanted to make this open and simple and like accessible to everyone. But I would love to see if you're participating. I would, comment, say things, and if you want to write your gratitude list, write it down or screenshot it, post it in the group. I would love to see that too. So this is for now. I'm grateful for you to be here. I'm full of love and gratitude for you. So know that you are shining beautifully. Just make sure that you allow that light to show. Okay, so the light in me, see and honors the light in you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.